Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We are reading the Bible in chronological order, and we're reading 236 stories or more. It's going to take us about a year and a half to do so. And after that, we will continue to read the Bible until we complete 5 years. But we will be reading it in a different format, but always going to be short and sweet. We don't read chapters here, 2 or 3 chapters. No, we only read verses 5, 10, 15, I don't know, 25, 35, 43 is the most verses we have read. But it's always in the form of a story, so you remember what we read. And this project podcast is aimed for those who have not read the Bible. They're not familiar with the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says, or they don't care about what the Bible says. And it's okay. We're not going to judge you here. Our purpose is to just bring you stories so you get familiarized with what the Bible says. And we're not trying to make you go to a church, or you don't have to be a Christian. It's just so you can listen or learn, maybe through stories, what the Bible talks about or what is the Bible is about. And again, this is not for Christians, but if you're a Christian, you're welcome. You can like and subscribe and share whatever we read. That's the whole idea. I will continue to talk a little bit after we do our reading. I'm going to change my music. All right. Okie dokie. This is day 115. 115. Joseph reveals his identity. Woo-wee. Genesis 45, chapter 45, from verse 1 on. Joseph could stand it no longer. He couldn't stand it no longer. Out, all of you, he cried out to his attendants. He wanted to be alone with his brothers when he told them who he was. Then he broke down and wept aloud. His sobs could be heard throughout the palace. And he was crying loud. And the news was quickly carried to Pharaoh's palace. I am Joseph, he said to his brothers. Is my father still alive? But his brothers were speechless. I can picture them just like, imagine this Egyptian looking dude says it's our brother. Oh my gosh. They were speechless. They were stunned to realize that Joseph was standing there in front of them. Come over here, he said. So they came closer. And he said again, I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. But don't be angry with yourselves that you did this to me. For God did it. It was God who did it. He sent me here ahead of you to preserve your lives. These 2 years of famine will grow to 7, during which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. God has sent me here to keep you and your families alive so that you will become a great nation. Yes, it was God who sent me here, not you. And he has made me a counselor to Pharaoh, manager of his entire household, and ruler over all Egypt. Hurry, return to my father and tell him, this is what your son Joseph says. God has made me master over all the land of Egypt. Come down to me right away. You will live in the land of Goshen, so you can be near me with all your children and grandchildren, your flocks and herds, and all that you have. I will take care of you there, for there are still 5 years of famine ahead of us. Otherwise, you and your household will come to utter poverty. And Joseph said, you can see for yourselves, and so can my brother Benjamin, that I really am Joseph. Tell my father how I am honored here in Egypt. Tell him about everything you have seen, and bring him to me quickly. Weeping with joy, He embraced Benjamin, and Benjamin also began to weep. Then Joseph kissed each of his brothers and wept over them. And then they began talking freely with him. What? You gotta be kidding me. What happened there? Man. Couldn't I bet I can picture their faces when Joseph comes out and is like, I am your brother. Really? Yes, I am your brother. I am your brother. And he wept and cried so loud that they could hear him everywhere, all the way up to Pharaoh's palace. Amazing. Sorry, I get excited when I read stuff like that. Woo! People will say, how lame. I don't care. I get excited. That's all right. Anyways, so let us know where you're listening from or where you're watching us from. I would like to hear you, a comment or thumbs up or whatever. Continue to listen, even if you don't put anything. That's okay. You're not required to do anything. Just listen. Share, maybe. Okay. Well, see you tomorrow.